Hi, I'm Landon. I'm a sophomore at Miller Place High School in Miller Place, New York. And last year I did the Great Debate. Even though this had to be moved online, it was still an amazing experience. And on the very first day of Zoom calls, we met people from around the country, people from Texas, the Northwest, New York, and even people from outside the country like Mexico and Panama. It was a great time making friends and hearing other people's perspectives on topics. But as soon as we got to know everyone, we started moving on to debate preparation, which was my favorite part. We got to talk about different ways to approach topics and how to solve the problems that we would face in the debate. And before we knew it, the debate was there. And we had to go into another call and start the rounds. It was a stressful time, but it was a lot of fun as soon as we got the nerves out. And we had a great time and made a lot of good memories just debating. And looking back on it, I realized how many memories I made, and more importantly, how much I learned. I learned how to become a better public speaker, how to work better in teams, and how to become a better leader. With all this being said, I want to pose a question to you guys. How will you leave your mark on the Great Debate? And, if you can, on NHI as a whole?
Hi, my name is Ren, and I did the first ever 2020 GDx experience that was completely online. Going into it, I didn't know what it would look like. We were so used to doing trainings in person, and we were used to speaking in person. So going into it, I was kind of nervous on my end, but with the help from our amazing staff, our head coach, our co-project administrator, they made it so much fun, and it was so interactive, and it was just a really good experience. I came out of my shell and I became more close to my team, and the team building activities they did, despite it being online, they were just so much fun, and it really did help me get closer to the people in my category and the team in general. Something that was kind of hard for me to do going into it was transitioning my speaking skills from being able to speak in person to being online. But again, with the help from our amazing oratory staff and the entire staff in general, it really did help me to be able to become more confident speaking online and be able to perfect my ability to be confident whenever I'm speaking. I challenge you all to put your best foot forward, because this competition is an incredible experience and one that I would not give up for the world.
Hi, my name is Esperanza Garcia. I'm a sophomore at Lyons Township High School, and I participated in the 2020 GDX. Going into this experience, I wasn't really sure what to expect because of it being online, but I gave it my all anyway. The first day I was put with my team, we were all very shy and didn't really talk a lot. I wasn't sure if any connections were going to be built, but within the next 2 weeks, they became the best team I could have asked for. My coach Gus and my JFLs were determined to push us to our full potential, and that started with breaking everybody out of their shell. I will always remember the games we played and how it was the simple moments like these that made me feel closer to these random people I was talking to through my screen. At the Great Debate, there's 3 different categories that you can choose from: cross-examination, oratory, and exempt. I did cross-ex, which is when 2 people from different teams go against each other. My partner Jimena and I worked long hours to make sure our speeches and arguments were perfect. In moments like these, when you're competing and have to be quick on your feet, it's really important to communicate and make that strong bond with your partner. We bonded over being frustrated together, taking losses together, winning together, but it's the first win that feels the best. All your feelings come rushing in at once, and when you hear the judges say whether or not you'll be making it into the next round, it feels like all your hard work has finally paid off, but you have to work twice as hard on the next round. We ended up making it to the top 8. However, we did not end up winning, which is okay because I know that we had given it our best. This program taught me that even when I think I have my best work done, I can push myself to become better, and it's honestly a life skill that I will keep with me. My experience with the GDX has made me go from a shy person who hated opening up to this person who has more pride and feels more confident when speaking. My challenge to the class of 2021 is to really branch out and explore with the opportunities that you guys are given, and to not treat this as if it's just another class that you have to be in. What you get out of this program is what you put in, and I challenge you guys to put everything you have into this program, and you will not be disappointed. Because of this organization, I have found my family away from my family and my home away from home. This organization has had and will continue to have the biggest impact on my life. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Santiago Gonzalez, and last year I was blessed to receive the opportunity of attending the first ever Great Debate X, or the GDX. By attending the GDX, I was able to meet so many new people from the massive region of Texas that I would never have been able to meet otherwise. This includes staff, participants, teammates, and competitors. I am still in very close contact with many of the people that I met through the GDX, and I'm so glad that I was given the opportunity to meet them. The GDX also gave me a much needed self confidence boost. Before I joined NHI or attended the GDX, I had an irrational fear, as I'm sure many of you do, of public speaking. But after speaking in front of people, I realized that my fear of public speaking was unjustified and that it really isn't that scary once you get used to it. For this, I'm so grateful that I attended the GDX. In the GDX, I learned to be self confident in my public speaking skills and that I know that I would be able to perform well while speaking. I was also able to gain the skill of public speaking, which will be instrumental in my future success no matter what path I decide to take later in life. And I'd like to end on this note. For all of you who are hesitant about participating in this upcoming year's GDX, I challenge you to take a step outside your comfort zone and to push your limits by attending the GDX, because the benefits gained from it aren't able to be described in words. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cindy Gonzalez, and I participated in NHI's online 2020 Great Debate. My experience in NHI was something completely different than anything I participated in. I was picked to be in the extemporaneous speaking category where I debated on topics concerning current events. And at first, I was very shy and often told that I needed to be louder and show more passion in my speeches, which is where my coaches came in. As time went on, thanks to them, I learned to become more involved in my speeches because they taught me the importance of using my voice to call for a change. And one thing that stood out to me throughout my NHI journey was how far my group and I had become with our public speaking skills. Thanks to NHI, we became more confident because of the supportive environment that surrounded us. The constructive criticism we received helped us become more than ready for the final great debate, which we turned out to be very successful in. So, I advise you to take advantage of this opportunity and take this chance to branch out of your shell so that you too can use your voice to call for a change. Thank you.